Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here's the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Plessel.
The blessed expressed is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation, drew a lion to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibited when he stepped into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Holloway enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, you want to talk about a guy who has taken the sport by storm. Enter Zabit Magomedsharipov. I don't think we have enough buttons on the controller to do everything this guy does in the cage.
No, you can't even button mash some of the techniques that Zabit has in his arsenal. But the problem with preparing for Zabit is that you can't prepare for Zabit because there is no pattern. There is no rhyme or reason to what he's doing. Just look to the modified knee bar to get against Brandon Davis to finish that fight. To some of the other fantastic performances he has, it's almost like you're staring on the barrel of a test in Algebra 10, which doesn't even exist when you're trying to prepare for Zabit.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Holloway. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Zabit Magomedsharipov.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round one. The Blessed Express is back on the tracks, and for Zabit Magomedsharipov, he felt like when he made his UFC debut, Holloway was the guy in his sights. He gets a shot tonight.
Zabit has been looking to this fight for a very long time. He finally gets an opportunity to face Max Holloway. Let's hope it's not one of those instances where you really don't want what you're asking for.
That's good defense to get that guard up. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Holloway gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Oh, he's doing a real good job of levitating off the strikes, too. I am starting to lose trust.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here.
That submission was tight. Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got to secure the leg to keep the hip past the knee.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Holloway gets back up. that offer. Just misses with the straight left hand. Counters there with a jab to the head. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the outfield.
Magomedsharipov going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, submission defense holds up again. Back to his feet. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Nice kick to the body. Back and forth we go.
Real sneaky kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, big Superman punch there. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Excellent ground and pound here by Max Blessed Holloway.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. He's got to start throwing down.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a...
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Holloway's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Holloway. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. That's a big hook. Outstanding back and forth first round.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe, deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Habib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Habib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting.
to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot, and those shots, leads to your face starting to swell.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Oh, nice. Nice takedown. In the half guard, getting them out here. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending, he's taking these submissions.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Holloway's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Great submission defense.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, Superman punch.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Magomedsharipov gets caught with that punch. Tries to get those hands up. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big right hands there by Max Holloway. Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Misses with the right hand. Well, a nice land there by Zabit Magomedsharipov, and his coach Mark Henry told me before the fight there may be fighters who train as hard as Zabit, but he said without a shadow of a doubt, no one trains hard. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Oh, high kick.
Seconds winding down in round two. Now it'll look for a takedown and gets it.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Just keep moving to your left, just stay away from his power, and just keep it.
All right, what a round it was for him. A lot of head kicks landed, scrambled eggs on the other side. We'll see if he can recover.
He does a great job of hiding it. He gives you no tell. He doesn't show you when he's coming. That's why those kicks have continued to land, even though he's done it multiple times.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Max blessed Holloway. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like we might get a stoppage there, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Magomedsharipov.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. This is a terrible position. Oh, nice.
Magomedsharipov right back to the full mount here. All right, setting up for an armbar now.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Holloway. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversals is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Magomedsharipov in half guard now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Holloway's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's got to be careful here.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Side control now. Holloway's back in side control here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce is tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display. Watch the arm bar going up.
Ooh, that looks wicked. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Well, Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Holloway. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, listen. Everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test.
Somehow, his opponent stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Look at that. You can't even stand. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Oh, got to the takedown.
Magomedsharipov eye is closing up. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Max Blessed Holloway.
It's work. Let's stand it up. It's work.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Magomedsharipov in half guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Magomedsharipov able to transition back to side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Nice guillotine tip here. Oh, and that looks tight.
Oh, he got out.
Do some work, guys.
Holloway's right back to the full mount. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now, because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Doing good. It's okay. Use your footwork. Keep your top control and look for those elbows.
The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of If you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side. And you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, Superman punch. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. And there's the horn, huge knockdown in that round. Great round from Holloway. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such...
Could be the beginning of the end here. And he switches to southpaw.
Oh!
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. And the front kick is there. Nice job by Holloway.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it. Oh, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
Now we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his delivery. Stands upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect. This fight may be stopped very soon.
Back to the feet.
Oh, they hit him again, bro. Oh, uppercut.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. That'll do it!
Wow!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so Max Blessed Holloway with a flush knockout here tonight. More often than not, he has played the long game in the UFC, but he did not miss here tonight. What a huge result.
I mean, Max Holloway did what Max Holloway does. You know, he's a guy that overwhelms you with activity. But it wasn't the volume tonight. It was the accuracy that allowed for him to get another massive KO.
Max Holloway proving yet again tonight that he is the class of this featherweight division.